What's up, guys? It's Card Gang back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my pickups from the Philly Card Show over the weekend. So today I have a total of 6 cards, 5 of them being football cards and 1 of them being a baseball card. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first card is this. I picked this up. I went on Friday, by the way, and the first card I picked up was cool Jalen Hurts National Treasures patch auto, on-card auto. If you guys don't know what an on-card auto is, I explained that in my last couple of videos. Basically just when the person signs the card, not the sticker. I get more into that in my last couple of videos, and that's also out of 25. Really nice one there. Again, also 4-color patch. It's colossal, but just the brand National Treasures. Very expensive product and very nice card. Alright, my next card I also picked this up from the Philly Card Show was this cool Bryce Young rookie prism. I feel like the red wave, it's not a color match, which just means that the jerseys don't match the outside border. So in this case, the outside border or the parallel is red wave, but the outside border is red. This is also out of $199. You can see that. $149. Sorry. And it isn't a color match. I feel like the red is pretty vibrant and it makes it look pretty cool. You can probably see from that glare the wave design right there. Rookie prism. That's pretty cool. I picked that up. Our next one is the baseball, and this one is Michael Stanton patch auto. This, as you can see on the back, is out of only 1 of 20, which adds a little bit of value. It's cool to have last on print, first on print. In this case, it's first on print, 1 out of 20. Adds a little bit of value. It's pretty cool. Really cool card here. It's a cool patch to when he signed the patch, which is pretty rare. It's really cool that he signed the patch. The letter T. And that's probably from his name or something like that. I mean, this is Michael Stanton. I'm pretty sure he goes by the name of Giancarlo Stanton. I'm pretty sure that's his original name. When I heard Michael Stanton, I was like, who is that? And then I figured out that that's actually Giancarlo Stanton, which I know. Currently plays for the Yankees. Really nice card. I know, speaking of the patch, that's a really cool patch, the T. Many people like to collect their name. So, in this case, for example, if you have the name that has a T in it, that would be a pretty cool card to have, because you try to collect your name and it would be like, for example, let's say your name is Trey. It could be Trey, and you could collect your entire name, which would be pretty cool. Alright, my next card is another football card. This is also from the National Treasures, alike to the Jalen Hurts. This is collegiate, which means college National Treasures. James Cook, absolutely breakout season by him. This is out of 99. And a napkin patch, I explained that also in my last couple videos. It just means there's no other colors in the patch. So in this case, the Jalen card was not a napkin patch. It had 4 colors, right? Neither was the Giancarlo Stanton that had blue, red, white, which is 3-color patch. Obviously, the more colors mostly increases the value, stuff like that. I get more into patches in my last couple videos about Nike swishes and all that kind of stuff, logos, NBA logos, NFL logos, all that stuff, MLB logos. But yeah. So this is just a napkin patch, not that cool of a patch, obviously. It's pretty big, which is cool, but not too big of a patch. Sticker auto, it's not as good as on-card, but still pretty cool. James Cook, absolute breakout year. Most rushing yards in the entire NFL. Bills obviously, Bills did not make the playoff. Made the playoffs, but got out. I'm looking into Josh Allen's never really gone to a Super Bowl yet, so he has yet to win one. But what do you guys think? Do you think Josh Allen's gonna win a Super Bowl? So that was pretty cool one. James Cook, absolute breakout season. That card's probably up a little bit right now. Hopefully it stays high just because I just got it. And then next card, pretty cheap one. This is a Drake Maye and Jayden Daniels dual patch. Jayden Daniels patch right there, Drake Maye's patch right there. to rookie tickets. So that's the rookie patch, which is really cool. I mean, some of the best rookie quarterbacks. I mean, Jane Daniels obviously got injured, so wasn't even able to play all season. But like, his first season in NFL was one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen of any player. By Jane Daniels and Drake May. I mean, he was a rookie 2 years ago, but last year he got to the Super Bowl. I mean, his team was great. He led his team. So that's rookie ticket, not numbered or anything like that. Pretty cool though. And now my last card, which is a really cool one, is this really cool Jalen Carter Mosaic red and yellow ray. That's a rookie auto. And that is from SGC. So I'll get into this a little bit. So SGC is just another company along to PSA. Most of you guys probably know of PSA, but other companies include PSA, SGC, BGS, CGC, stuff like that. PSA, if like just to recommend you, PSA is definitely the best one by far. I would definitely recommend PSA for everyone. I'm not too familiar about Pokemon, but I assume PSA is still the best. Maybe CGC is good for Pokemon, but yeah. This is from SGC, so not as good, but still a 10/10. Getting into more about grading, stuff like, for example, PSA, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that they don't do 0.5s as much, or they don't do it anymore. But if they do, it's rare. I know that, though, SGC and BGS do 0.5s, so many people try to submit it to SGC or BGS to get, like, for example, 9.5s. In PSA, that'll just be a straight 9. But if they think that the card's not a 10, but it's better than a 9, they could submit it to, for example, BGS or SGC to try to get that 9.5 because they think it's better than that. Also, many people submit it to BGS just to see the subgrades. And, for example, subgrades on this card actually doesn't show, but BGS, a lot of cards, it does. And I'm not sure, but some SGC cards might show too. It would show the subgrades, which just means it will show, for example, what the corners are and the edges are and the surface and the centering are, for example, on the card, right? And it will grade those along with the actual grade of the phone card. So, for example, if you submit it to BGS and you get 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, and 10, for example, those are great subgrades. And maybe you're like, even though it's 9.5, maybe I crack the card, crack the grade, and send the card in, for example, to PSA for it to get a 10. I mean, going from a BGS 9.5, depending on the card, going from a BGS 9.5 to a PSA 10, sometimes on the card can be a multi-$1,000 difference, maybe even more. So that can, a lot of times people do that. This way, it's already a 10 in SGC. I mean, it will increase the value, but I don't want to take a risk on cracking this and trying to get in a PSA holder just to increase the value a little bit. I don't really quite think it's worth it. But yeah, I mean, Jalen Carter, I mean, obviously I'm a big Eagles fan, so in my opinion, our best rookie, so hope he stays with us for a while. I know the Eagles definitely just lost a couple pieces today. Lost Nakobe Dean, Reed Blankenship, Jahan Dotson. We lost a lot of big pieces today, so that's not ideal for us, but we need some big players to show up next year, some good draft picks or some good new players, and Jalen Carter will hopefully be one of those. I mean, he had a really good season last year. I mean, he's been having good seasons. I know he's young too, which is a big benefit for our Eagles defense, but hopefully keeps doing well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and quick recap, I'll show you again. So our first card was the Jalen Hurts. And then our second card was the really cool Bryce Young. You see that wave effect right there and that shimmer. Really cool. Also, getting into licensing. This is licensed. And this is also licensed. And the next card I showed you was the Giancarlo Stanton, which is his actual name, but Michael Stanton, I think he goes by, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this is licensed. As you can see, there's like nothing on the hat. There'll probably be a logo, so I'm almost positive this is not. Yeah, it isn't. that brand is not licensed. So, then our next card was the James Cook. That also is licensed to Astro Cheddars. Then we have the Drake May and the Jane Daniels. This was licensed. And then we have the Jalen Carter, and that was also licensed. And then lastly, the last thing I want to talk about is just really quickly about what do you guys think about how the PSA Topps thing will go? Because as you know, every single card I have here is from Panini except the Giancarlo Stanton. That one's the only one that's not from Panini, and or that's the only one that's not from Panini. Sorry. So as you guys may know, most of you may know, Topps is now getting its license for baseball, which had its license for baseball, but it's also getting its license for football and basketball. So that's gonna be a big difference for Topps, especially big case hits like Downtowns, Kaboom, stuff like that. And what do you guys think? Do you think they're gonna drop in value a lot, or do you think that the ones that were already licensed by Panini, Downtown, stuff like that, are gonna maintain its value? Just the ones that just the new ones that are coming out aren't gonna be licensed, but who knows? Is all of Panini's cards gonna drop a ton? I mean, I don't know. Maybe Topps cards are gonna now skyrocket. I mean, we just saw the new Topps and Topps Chrome basketball just get its license. Now football's getting it. I mean, this is gonna be big. Topps gonna have its license for almost every sport, a lot of different sports. So it's gonna be big. I'm excited for it. I feel like it's gonna be pretty cool to collect all the new Topps cards. Obviously, Panini's still gonna be a big thing, but Topps is now gonna be the biggest thing out of everything. So yeah, what do you guys think about how the new market values will change on each card, Downtowns, Kaboom, stuff like that? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.